In the previous lab, positive reactions, we noticed that two liquids formed a solid. What do you think happened to the mass of the system after they combined? Did the mass change when the solid formed? Let's find out. This is the lab Reapproaching Reactions. For this lab, we're going to need magnesium sulfate solution, which we have in this beaker here. We're going to need sodium carbonate solution, which we have here. We're going to need a balance, a couple of beakers, 2 graduated cylinders, and a stirring rod. Now this lab is open to your creativity, and there's not a correct way to do it. Our goal is to determine what happens to the mass of the system during a chemical change. I'll show you one way to do this, but there are actually lots of different procedures you could follow to explore the same question. So in order to determine the mass, we need to collect data about the mass of the two reactants before they are combined, and then collect data about the mass of the substance after it is combined. So first, let's find the mass of our two reactants, magnesium sulfate solution and sodium carbonate solution. We're going to use the balance to do this. So first, let's measure out 30 milliliters of our sodium carbonate solution. Now, in order to use this balance, we need to have a container. So we're going to put 2 equal containers on here, and they should balance out. And then we're going to place our sodium carbonate solution in this one. And we should be able to measure the mass. So let's start by using our 20-gram weight. We need to add a little bit more. Let's try the 10-gram next. It's our 10-gram weight. There we go. Looks like we have about 30 grams of sodium carbonate solution. Let's do that again with the magnesium. First, we're going to measure out 30 milliliters. Again, let's start with our 20-gram weight. I'm going to add a 10-gram. There we go. Looks like we've got 30 grams of magnesium sulfate solution as well. So now I'm going to pour the magnesium sulfate solution into the sodium carbonate solution. And we'll mix those together so they're nice and combined. And now let's take the mass of our new solution. First, let me clear my balance. All right. So I'm going to start with my 20 gram. Next, let's try the 50 gram. It's pretty heavy. Well, that was too much. Let me take the 20 gram away. Let's try the 10 gram. There we go. Looks like our solution is about 60 grams. Now you should have all the data you need to complete the Analyze and Conclude section for this lab.